Hello everyone, I want to thank you so much for coming back to my channel today. If today's your first time, I want to welcome you. On today's episode, we'll be making my healthy spinach stew recipe. This recipe is very delicious, very simple to make. And when I say it's healthy, take my word for it. If you're interested, stay tuned and let's get started. So to begin making this stew, the first thing we want to do is to go ahead and prep our fresh ingredients. So as you can see, my onions, garlic, habanero pepper and tomatoes are in the blender. I'm just going to cover it up and then blend them until it's completely smooth, and then pour it and set it aside until I'm ready to begin with the stew. So here are the simple ingredients we'll be needing to make our stew. I'll have everything listed in the description box. Now over here, this is my saucepan. I'm just going to go ahead and pour in my palm oil, and I'm using about half a cup for this. And I'm just going to allow this palm oil to melt completely. As you can see, it has melted nicely. So the next thing I want to do now is to add my fresh sliced onions. I'm going to cook these sliced onions for about a good 3 minutes, so give it a nice stir and just allow it to cook until then. So just give it a stir if necessary. So our onions has been cooking for about a good 3 minutes. Now I'm adding in the fresh blended ingredients. Okay, this stew is very healthy and I wanted to use just fresh ingredients to make it, and the more fresh ingredients you use, the more flavorful your dish is. So I just wanted to stick with only fresh ingredients. So at this point, I'm adding my fresh diced tomatoes, and I'm going to stir that in and have that cook with the stew. And whenever you add your ingredients, just give it a nice gentle stir and make sure that everything is nicely incorporated, okay? And just allow it to cook. Occasionally, you just want to stir your stew so it does not burn from the bottom. At this point, I will be adding my frozen spinach. I'm using about 4 frozen spinach for this recipe, and I'm just gonna allow all the ice in it to melt. I don't want to lose any nutrients from the spinach, so just allow everything to to cook. There is no need for you to thaw it and then throw the water away. You need all the nutrients, so just cover it up and have it cook. Occasionally, you do want to stir your stew like I said before. Now this stew contains lots of liquid because the spinach was frozen, so just allow everything to cook and simmer down, okay? And now what I'll be adding inside the stew will be my tomatoes bouillon seasoning, my shrimp tablet, and my Maggie cube. And when you add that, just go ahead and give it a nice gentle stir. If you don't have the seasoning that I have, use any trusted seasoning of your choice, okay? And just allow the stew to cook and to simmer down. Over here, I'm just adding a little bit of salt to taste. The salt should be to your taste. I'm adding about half a teaspoon of this. So add your salt and then cover it up and allow it to continue to cook. So to add flavor, aroma and color to my stew, I'm adding my turmeric powder, my curry powder, and then I'm just gonna stir it in and allow it to cook. This stew is so delicious. If you have never tried a spinach, take this opportunity to make this stew and you will leave testimony. Okay, so basically we are still checking back on our stew and it's cooking very nicely. At this point, I'll be adding my steamed fish. You can either fry your fish, bake it, or steam it. Because I wanted this dish to be completely healthy, I steamed the fish, and look at that. I'm just going to stir that in and have it cook with the spinach stew. Here we have about 10 minutes and our stew will be ready. Okay, I just want the liquid in the stew to just simmer down a little bit more, and then we'll be good to go. The stew will be ready. So voila, here we are. After 10 minutes, our stew is completely ready. Look at that. Look at the color. Look, it looks like I didn't even add any oil to this stew. See how it looks? It looks so delicious, and it looks healthy. I hope you'll be able to give this stew a try and tell me all about it. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification button so that you don't miss out on anything. Here is how I'm eating my stew with some nice boiled yams. You can eat them with potatoes or with rice. Thank you so much for coming by. May God richly bless you. Bye.